thank you for coming to SWE tonight. We got a great show for you. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this show on the road. But first thing I want to do, I want to bring out a man that has decided to come on board here in SWE. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's strongest man, WWE Hall of Famer, Mark Henry. Y'all show your love, baby. Mark Henry's in the building.
One of the most impressive athletes I've ever seen.
World's strongest man, Mark Henry. I wonder what he's going to have to do with SWE. Right. Can't wait to hear.
Gentlemen, I just want to say congratulations to Mark. As a lot of you know and followed my career, you know I managed Mark at one time. I also had him in Rodney Mack, the White Boy Challenge. Y'all remember that little thugging and bugging? So Mark has decided to come to SWE and to work with us. And I tell you what, why don't I do this? Why don't I let Mark tell you what he's going to do here in SWE? Mark Henry, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, all out of chairs in here. People gonna have to start sitting on their thumb in a minute. How y'all doing? Oh, come on now. How y'all doing? Yeah! That's that wrestling sound I like to hear. Well, guys, I've noticed this company kind of from afar. I watched it on social media. And because Teddy Long is a good friend of mine, and he said he consulted me on the fact that, man, we want to have an old school wrestling style. Yeah. An old school Texas style. And with that being said, I've been blessed to be around wrestling for 25 years. I've trained under some of the best coaches. I've trained under some of the best producers, and I feel like it's time to give back to Texas wrestling, and I'm going to be helping consult with how to make this show better. Now, it's unfortunate that I will not be in the ring wrestling. Yeah, worried about my back and my neck. On a serious note, if somebody gets out of line and somebody puts their hand on my people, then, and only then, might you see me come out here and regulate something.
Regulate?
All right, Mark Henry, SWE, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big hand.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you, Mark.
What a bombshell announcement from Teddy Long and Mark Henry Molina with that surprise guest here tonight, Kevin Sullivan.
Nothing in this company surprises me any more than this. Mark Henry, WWE Hall of Famer, being introduced by a WWE Hall of Famer.
You ready for some Texas-style wrestling? It's happening right now.
Adam Asher coming to the ring with some words for our fans there, and I imagine a little word for Niles Planquet, too, as he's out here to take on this Frank Stone, who you said, and you kind of spoke for Charlie Haas, having some strong words for him a little bit earlier, Kevin Sullivan. We've seen Charlie Haas pick apart Frank Stone in recent weeks here, as that leg last week, I'm real surprised to see him walking as well as he is here today.
And that's what I was getting at. You learn from your mistakes. I don't think he'll put himself in a wrestling predicament like that if he ever gets another shot at Charlie.
the bell rings, and we're off here with our opening contest on SWE Fury. What a great building this is here at the Canton Civic Center, and this is the most people I've ever seen in this building. Texas is wide open, and wrestling fans are ready to go, and here they are.
And this is going to be a real technical match. We got two guys that know the basics of pro wrestling, but extended amateur wrestling. So I'm looking for a very technical match, and Bob, see if you agree with me. One mistake could change this match completely for either one of these guys. I'm going to say nobody has the upper hand, and whoever wins this match is definitely going to take a huge jump. What a good tackle.
Adam Asher, 20 plus years, up and down the roads in the South. Wow. Coming to a drop kick there from the agile Frank Stone. This Frank Stone going to be a star in SWE Fury, I can guarantee it.
I have to agree with you when we talked about how he put Charlie to the test the last time they wrestled. And it just goes to show you the intestinal fortitude. Whoa. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Well, look at him standing up to those chops from Adam Asher. Irish whip now, reversed. Uh-oh, into the corner goes Asher. Here comes Stone, and Asher's gone. Oh, no! Right straight into that steel corner post.
Bob, I see right now what's happening. We have a veteran that knows all the tricks, and we have a young man, Stone, who wants to get this match over as quick as possible. That isn't going to happen here. This is one of those matches that Mr. Stone, if he makes too many mistakes, it's going to be a short night for him.
Adam Asher taking advantage of the fact that that shoulder just rammed straight into that corner post and going right to work on that very arm as Stone gets back into the ring and not letting up one bit as he wrenches now on that arm of Frank Stone. Adam Asher. Some problems of late. Well, some problems really for the last year with Niles Planquet. Multiple wine bottles busted over his head. And last week, delivering a win to Niles Planquet with a punch to the face, which Niles probably didn't feel like was a win, but it delivered a disqualification to Adam Asher and a win to Niles Planquet. Animosity between those two goes way back, all the way back to when they were both members of Nigel Rabbit's Rabbit Empire. 1, 2, and that's all it's going to be good for.
Adam has an exceptionally deep well he can go into for his endurance. He can move, he can take abuse, and that right there, he's going back to the basics. He's got a shoulder hurt, and he's on it.
Right back to work. Right back to work on that arm. And he's going for a pin now. 1, 2, and no, not enough. What great fans here in this Canton Civic Center. It's almost so loud I can't hear myself talk, Kevin Sullivan. I love it.
You're probably glad you can't hear me talk.
No, your wit and wisdom always welcome here in the commentary booth, and I want to thank you for lending your wisdom to the commentary here because you bring a lot of experience and knowledge to the table, and I appreciate that every week.
Well, thank you for recognizing that. I appreciate it. But Adam's a tough guy.
Whoa! Big forearm shot.
Whoa! Oh, they're trading now.
These two guys barely on their feet. Adam ducks a clothesline, grabs him, whips him off the ropes, goes for apocalypse now, and nobody's home. Stone rolls him up. 1, 2.
He's got him. Wow! One mistake is what we talked about earlier in the night.
Frank Stone with the win tonight. over Adam Asher. 2 weeks in a row, we've seen him telegraph that apocalypse now and totally miss out on the opportunity. And as Stone stands tall, we'll be back with more. This should be a great match. Two very athletic individuals getting into the ring right now, and this crowd is pumped. They're ready to see Mr. Thomas take on Mr. Jackson here tonight and maybe put one of the Rabbit Empire's stable to rest for good.
Well, he has some people behind him, that's for sure.
And let me tell you about Texas wrestling fans. They love it. In your face, Texas style professional wrestling. That's exactly what you get here on SWE Fury. These fans on the front row all the way back to the 10th row better be ready for what's going to go down here tonight, a bull rope match. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what this big surprise is Melina has for us. We've got so much here tonight on this very stacked card. Malaya Hosaka is in the house tonight. Rosemary, they're going to finally get them in the ring together in a sanctioned bout. Can't wait to see that. We're going to talk to Hernandez later on tonight. What a great show. The tag team titles being defended, all in this first episode here in Canton, Texas. Irish whip now off the rope out of that headlock. Whoa, big shoulder tackle there. Jackson off the ropes again. Here we go, big hip toss. Look, wait a minute, what is this? Wait a minute, look, coming down the ramp, what is this? Who is this guy?
Is this guy in stilts or what?
This dude he's stepping onto the ring from the floor. Who is this? That's Melina.
Is that Kevin Nash?
No, that's Melina. This guy's knees work better than Kevin Nash's. He just put the big boot. Oh, jeez. Oh no, this guy is massive. He's huge. Is this who Melina's bringing in here? Oh, huge choke slam. Melina is here. Is this who? We need to see who this is. He's got a black mask over his face.
This guy.
Who is it? Look at this. Who is it? Whoa! Whoa! Kaz!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Kaz is here in SWE!
I can't believe it!
Oh my gosh! Kevin Sullivan!
Oh my God!
No way!
Everybody's coming to SWE Fury. Everybody!
No way! No freaking way! Big Kaz is in SWE Fury! Listen to this crowd!
What's he doing now? I'll tell you what he's doing, Bob. I'm answering my own question. He's making a statement.
Big Kaz! Kaz is here! Kaz is in SWE Fury! Oh, wow! Melina came, and she's bringing friends! I'm joined now by Teal Piper. If that name sounds familiar, think Piper's Pit, Rowdy Roddy Piper. And I understand we're going to be treated to something very similar soon here in SWE Fury. Tell me about Teal's Pit.
Well, how could I come to SWE Fury and not take the chance to interview all of these superstars? So you've heard of Piper's Pit. Well, Teal's Pit is here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, she is the modern day Moolah, Malaya Hosaka.
We are back here on SWE Fury, the modern day Moolah making her way to the ring right now. Malaya Hosaka, Kevin Sullivan, and she's going to take on Rosemary tonight. I can't wait to see this. Rosemary has inserted herself into matches over the last few weeks, only serving to anger Malaya Hosaka, and those two go way back.
Yeah, if you talk about going way back, I have a very soft spot in my heart for Melina. I was there the first night she had a professional wrestle match. This girl has worked hard. She's turned into a wonderful woman, but she has a vicious streak in her, and she makes it tough for anybody at any night and any night she could win a title.
Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring. She hails from the Valley of Shadows. This is the Demon Assassin, Rosemary.
Wait a minute. It is not waiting to get started. This is happening right out here in the aisle. Referee trying to get out there and stop this thing, but it is happening right in the aisle among the fans here in Canton, Texas. Let's hope that referee Ben can get this in the ring, because this is a big building. We don't want to go all over this place. And the parking lot's even bigger.
I've had a lot of strange people in my stable at different times in my life, but this Rosemary is somebody that I can't figure out.
Let's bring in somebody to give us some perspective on this right here, especially as it pertains to the women's division. Kevin Sullivan, we have with us right now our women's champion, Christy Janes. Christy Janes, what is it between these two?
You know what? I have no idea, but the disrespect that these two women have is just disgusting. Like, they stand for none of the virtues that I hold dear in professional wrestling.
And you're seeing a less than virtuous fight happening on the outside of the ring right now. And Rosemary has been ever present when it comes to Malia Hosaka being in the ring. She's inserted herself on more than one occasion.
Ooh.
Just a vicious, vicious fight happening outside the ring right now, as the referee tries to get order restored and a match actually taking place up in the ring where the fans can see it.
Chrissy, I have a question. How do you prepare for someone as wacky as Rosemary?
I mean, you know, it just comes with years and time of experience and just watching her destruction throughout professional.
Oh! Suplex on the concrete floor!
She's absolutely vile and vicious. I would absolutely love to teach her a lesson.
Well, we would love to see you do that, but we may have to make that contingent upon her surviving this one.
If I had to compare it to anybody in the wrestling history, I compare her to the original Sheik. Rules mean nothing to her. Nothing at all.
Wow.
The referee has to get control.
He's got that chair.
Somebody's got to get control of this situation.
Well, looked like an uppercut there. Now we have a match. Just now the bell, Kevin Sullivan.
Oh!
I have taken that. That is brutal.
It looked brutal. It looked like
and it comes out of nowhere.
Rosemary checking to see if she still has some teeth there. Right before going back to get another chair. Malia Hosaka in the ring with her own chair. Rosemary's coming up and has her chair, and no! The bell has rung again. This match is over before it even really began.
What's she doing now? The match is over. There's a disqualification. Never.
No. Here we go.
Oh!
Wait, Miranda Gordy's out. Miranda Gordy's here. What is she doing in the ring?
It seems like you have a host of challenges, champ.
My goodness.
You know, Miranda has no regard for the rules. Absolutely not. She hit me with a plaque our last match.
How's that healing up for you there? Sorry to
let's not
ask.
talk about it. We have a great makeup team.
The crowd getting behind Rosemary here tonight. The strange Rosemary. Malia winning by disqualification. Miranda's in the ring. And we'd like to thank our women's champ, Christy James, for joining us out here on commentary tonight. Thank you so much, champ.
You're welcome, you guys. Thank you for having me here.
We're back here on SWE Fury. Kevin Sullivan, I feel like someone should have warned Luke Curtis about what he's getting himself into here with Andrew Anderson.
Andrew has been a diamond in the rough for years. I don't think he's gotten his just due. I think it's because people are afraid to step in the ring with Andrew because the one thing that he has is an enormous amount of strength. I'm not going to say he's anywhere near Mark Henry, the strongest man, but outside of Mark Henry, I don't think there's anybody on the roster as strong as the Enforcer.
Well, of course, he's always accompanied to the ring by the dastardly Nigel Rabbit, and lately that attorney has been very close at hand. I want to know what's in that briefcase. I want to know what's going on with these guys, because I know the attorney was involved a couple of weeks ago with Charlie Haas and Nigel Rabbit, but it seems that Rabbit brings this guy everywhere. In fact, he was involved in the signing of Andrew Anderson into the Rabbit Empire a few weeks back. What is it that he doing out here, and why do they need to have their attorney involved in matches?
That's a question that should be taken up with the board of directors, and it's a very good question. What is he doing out here?
Do you know how hard it is for a lowly announcer to get into that boardroom? I've knocked and knocked and knocked, and they never let me in. Well, the bell rings, and Anderson now is going to try to pick apart Luke Curtis, as he has so many opponents so far. But look at this, Luke Curtis, he is ready to go, and he's what? Wait a minute, he had turned his back on Anderson.
Stupid thing to do.
An unbelievably stupid thing to do. Turned his back on the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson. Has he not been watching tape on this guy?
Obviously not. I mean, that's like turning your back to a bear.
Oh. And exactly what is a bear going to do? He's going to attack just like Anderson did. Anderson picking apart opponents week after week here. Vicious body slam as Nigel Rabbit cheers him on. That attorney, that slimy attorney looking on from the side. I don't like this at all.
You know, one of the things we've talked about it and maybe overlooked, since he's been with Nigel, he's been on a big winning streak.
Well, that is true.
Solid elbow.
Solid. Like riding a motorcycle under a pole that's mounted to a gate. You're going to fall down, and it's going to be a hard fall, and you're going to lose a few teeth on the way.
I ride a little. I hope that doesn't happen to me, Bob.
Maybe the analogy's a stretch, but you get where I'm going.
I sure do.
Okay. As long as it makes sense to someone. Anderson. Good grief, decimating Luke Curtis here tonight. Really, he's fired up on him though, but all that does is anger the big man. What a great crowd. It's easy. It's easy to love in-your-face Texas wrestling when you have a crowd as hot as this in Canton, Texas. Oh no! Bridge it up in a pin of three. There you go, Andrew Anderson. Wow. There is your winner, member of the Rabbit Empire, the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson.
And it was an impressive win, Bob, wasn't it?
Always is so when Anderson's involved. Coming up next, speaking of impressive, that young, new set of tag team champions. They take on the team of Niles Blanquet and Jeremy Wyatt. The OMGs are in action when we return right here on SWE Fury. courting Plunquet to rejoin the Rabbit Empire? Is that why you're out here?
I am always courting Niles Plunquet to rejoin the Rabbit Empire. Niles Plunquet, despite his departure from the Rabbit Empire, is still my vintner and still my friend. And the vicious vintner and Jeremy Wyatt are looking to put tag team gold around their waists.
That brand new pair of tag team belts is what it's all about in this match tonight. Yali Stewart, your referee here tonight, has a lot to keep up with. Two very competent tag teams in the ring right now. One slightly younger and definitely less experienced. Oh, massive clothesline.
And that's one of the things that really sets Wyatt and Plunquet apart from OMG. Because when you have the collective experience of almost 50 years in professional wrestling between these two machines in wrestling, why don't they just put the belts right on them right now?
Well, that certainly wouldn't be fair to our new tag team champions, the OMGs here. Plunquet definitely...
Their very name is blasphemy. I mean, it's an insult to the good and moral people, what few exist left in this country.
Now, I may have said OMG a few times myself when I watch these guys in the ring. They are very skilled and they are very much, they work well together. Let's just put it that way. All right, it's pin one. Almost had new tag team champions here with those brand new belts we just saw a little bit ago. Teddy Long bringing those out here as Plunquet now wrenching the head of Mike Anthony. And this is not the time to discuss it, but I want to plant the seed because I need a conversation with you later about this attorney you keep bringing to the ring and his relation to all things Rabbit Empire. We want to maybe have a tell-all interview with you at some point and find out exactly what his involvement is.
But he's my legal counsel. He's my lawyer. What more do you need?
What does he have to do with the matches, though? Why does he need to be out here with that? And what's in that briefcase?
Legal papers.
Legal papers. Pen.
Well,
I don't want to start a rumor, but I heard there's some photographs of you that may be very embarrassing to you if they ever turned out.
Any photograph is embarrassing of me.
Kevin, I believe you just started that rumor. In the corner right now. Oh, massive chop. They heard that all the way in Ben Wheeler, Texas. There's a couple of his own for Mike Anthony and a forearm. Oh, for Jeremy Wyatt.
Look at that. That knee to the midsection just sucked all the air out of Michael Anthony.
Wow.
Pinfall.
Intense action here in Canton, Texas. Couple of pinfall attempts there from Niles Plunquet, who just drops that head across the knee.
And this is one of the things that I love about Niles Plunquet and Jeremy Wyatt. They're so very intelligent. Ooh.
And they work together.
Whoa, look at there. Pin 1, 2. We were close. Oh, no. Crossface applied. John Omari in the ring, and Wyatt not too happy about that.
And he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. How many saves are we going to allow? That was only one.
You know, I seem to remember just a couple of weeks ago, Kevin Sullivan, you saying those saves were just a part of tag team wrestling.
Well, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Times have changed.
Well, times have changed as we have a young tag team sporting those brand new SWE tag team belts. And they are on the mind for sure of Plunquet and Wyatt here. Wow, smashing Mike Anthony into the corner.
Look at how beautifully Niles Plunquet and Jeremy Wyatt work together. I mean, completely cutting the ring off from Omari. Poor Michael Anthony just.
Well, it was great being stomped there, as Plunquet says. Omari comes in after a little bit of egging on from Niles Plunquet.
I think we're seeing what Texas wrestling is all about. Violence, excitement, and athleticism.
I guarantee you every fan in this crowd is going to want to be back every single time SWE Fury gets within 100 miles of this place.
Look how deftly Niles Blanquet controls the entire physicality of Mike Anthony.
Well, they have totally wore him down at this point in the match.
And what they've done too, Bob, as a wrestler that was in a lot of tag matches, they've cut the ring in half.
That they have done. And I tell you what might just split this entire Civic Center down the middle. That's that main event coming up later on tonight, folks. Do not get up and leave the TV right now, because that would be the wrong time to do it. We could see the tag team titles change hands. We are going to see a bull rope match later. Mike Anthony fires up.
Oh! His hands.
Pinfall 1, 2.
Massive back body drop into a pinfall there. Very surprised that wasn't a count of 3. Very surprised that Wyatt and Blanquet didn't walk out of here new tag team champions.
His hang time was a la Michael Jordan then.
He might have showed up on radar just then. Swinging neck breaker and into a pin. 1, 2, and no.
And look at that. Look at that.
Immediately.
Kicks a kick out, immediately grabs hold and hangs on.
Gotta say, this tag team working well together. First time we've seen them teamed up here in SWE Fury. Blanquet and Wyatt.
Very impressive, very impressive.
Snap suplex into a pin. Only 2 though. You start to see the frustration show up on the face of Blanquet, who spent a fair amount of time in the Rabbit Empire, an organization with which our leader is sitting right next to us right now.
And it was always a pleasure to watch Niles Blanquet work. And the tandem in which he and Jeremy White, it's just exquisite.
You just liked him because he brought wine to all the meetings. That's what it was.
Yes, but I mean, he's also a very talented wrestler.
He needs to make the tag.
Oh!
Make the tag. Make the tag. Make the tag.
Anthony getting the clothesline there.
Make the tag.
Could this be it? Could this be it? No, he's not going to let him. He's trying. Oh! Oh, wow. Tag! Tag! Omari is in. He's waiting on Blanquet. Oh, wow. Clothesline. Clothesline. Wyatt is in now. Clothesline for him, too. And he's just gone now. There you go. Blanquet going for the clothesline, skipping it. They're working together again. Big elbow drop. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. As Anthony hits the rope, he's over and down. No. Good grief.
Goodness.
I thought they had the opportunity to hang on to those belts there, but things can turn on a dime in a match like this.
Look at this.
Oh! Oh, wow! What the heck was that?
I've never seen that in my life.
Oh!
That should have been 3.
What was that? Blanquet goes for a suplex. He's rolled up, small package. Only 2. My gosh, I don't know if I can handle any more of this match. Omar with a big forearm shot for Wyatt there. 1 for Blanquet, 2. Another one for Wyatt. Oh no. Off the ropes. Oh no. Oh, wow. I'm losing track here.
No.
Wait a minute. He rolls him up again. 2, 3. Wow.
I don't want to say anything to create a controversy, but I've never seen you get up and cheer for an opponent that won. I thought our job was to be unbiased.
This is not trying to create any kind of controversy. This is cheering on young talent who have fought hard and who have the opportunity to come in here and defeat a team like Wyatt and Flanquet. That is unbelievable. That is some talent right there. What's wrong, Nigel? Nigel Rabbit has nothing to say. I'm sorry I've offended you guys. But I tell you what, coming up next,
Jeremy Wyatt and Niles Flanquet were robbed. Robbed.
Great. Now
I can't take this.
Okay. All right. Flanquet and Wyatt.
Theft is illegal. Theft is illegal.
There he goes. Nigel Rabbit is gone. We are two for about 2 minutes, and we'll be right back with our main event. The Bull Rope match is next here on SWE Fury. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Mexico. This is 100 proof Ryan Mantell!
Ryan Mantell sporting that eye patch still.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is that going to give him a real disadvantage with his peripheral vision, especially strapped to a bull rope?
Time will only tell, and the time is short before we find out as Ryan Mantell makes his way to the ring. That bull rope in hand.
You got to give Mantell a lot of credit. He's taken a lot of hard beatings. I don't know how many you have in your life, but he has been like a cat who has had 9 lives.
Let's talk a little bit about how a bull rope match works as the competitors get tied up here. Kevin Sullivan, fill us in.
You have to touch all 4 corners of the top turnbuckle, and it has to be in a row. You can't just touch 2 and then get stopped and then go touch 2 more. It has to be in consecutive order. So I'm looking, if I was a betting man, a guy that has injured his eye and his peripheral vision is off, the only advantage I see that he has is that they're tied up together. But the reverse is he can't see out of one side of his eye. So I have to go with Max on this one.
That eye was injured weeks ago with bleach sprayed right into the eye by Max Castellano. And Max getting hooked up now to the rope. Ryan Mantell already hooked up. And you got to think that maybe that vision might play a part.
So you believe a man is guilty until he's proved himself innocent?
No.
I thought you were innocent until you were proven guilty.
Now, you and I saw right before our own eyes the bleach being sprayed.
At that time, I was turned around by distraction of the crowd. I like to...
You seemed very concerned at the moment, and I would like to point out that we all witnessed that. Everybody that was in that room saw it. Everybody that was watching on TV saw it. We even had a close-up of it. And now these guys are tied up. They may not need a bull rope to drag each other around the ring. And now you got to remember, a lot of the rules, a lot of the typical things we watch for here in SWE Fury are out the door when you're talking about a bull rope match.
it's essentially a no DQ match.
Essentially so. And there goes Mantell laying into Castellano now. Got him pound down on the mat. Oh, that cowbell.
So he struck first with the foreign object.
Well, as you just pointed out for us, the rules don't really apply when it comes to a match like this. There's not really any cause to disqualify somebody. But I believe Castellano got him back and got him an extra there as a little thank you for coming.
So I kind of think that maybe you went to law school. Were you an ambulance chaser?
No comment. I've always been a broadcaster, and I've always enjoyed professional wrestling, but I do like to try to call things down the middle.
The same as I do.
I think mine and your middles are misaligned. Castellano now, gets Moonshine back to his feet. What's he gonna do here? Sidewalk slam.
And that bell was under his back, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it was under his back. Is it just me, or is security moved in around this crowd here? That's probably not a bad idea.
No. Max touched the first one. Come on, Max.
Here he goes. Second one down. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Mantell's got that rope and a really fast ball.
Oh.
Mantell. I think that might have been an errant step by Castellano, putting him in that position. And there they go over the top rope. No way. It spills right out into the floor in front of the crowd here. Mantell and Castellano right down here.
Can you say Texas wrestling?
Oh, I want to yell Texas wrestling. This is it, folks. You're watching it. SWE Fury is bringing it for you. Weld that name into your brain. It's the only place you're going to find in your face Texas wrestling right here in SWE Fury. Our camera crew doing the best to keep you in the action. What the heck was that?
Looks like he got an adult beverage from somebody.
Yeah. Oh, wow, right into those ring steps there goes Castellano.
I don't see that we're going to see much technical wrestling in this match, do you?
Not at all. That is not what this match is about. Oh, no, they're coming back here. Wait a minute, there's a good grief. They just fell on some fan's cooler back here. I hope you can see what's going on. We're trying to keep up with the action here as these guys are now back up to the entrance ramp.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay clear of the action.
Stay clear of the action. How are they going to... Oh! Back body drop. Back body drop right onto the entryway there. Mantell, Castellano.
How much more of a beating can these guys take?
I don't know, but here they come, working their way back to the ring now. Whoa, the cowbell coming into play again.
This is about as vicious a match I've ever seen.
And I believe it is exactly what these two deserve, the opportunity just to take it to each other like this. Listen to this crowd. Wow. Can you tell me Canton, Texas doesn't love Texas wrestling?
Well, they certainly love Ryan for sure.
Mantell again with that cowbell. Ringing the bell of Castellano.
James Beard should be out here and stop this match.
Now they're working their way around the fans. The only way that one of them can win this match is by dragging their opponent around to all four of those corners. Oh no! The rope precariously now around that turnbuckle. Oh! Castellano busting his head right into that corner post. Did you see that? It's like he reeled him in like a giant fish. Again! No way!
Mantell is taking all his aggressions out.
Aggression that's been building up for quite some time. Security now is everywhere. Security is coming out of the woodwork here at the Canton Civic Center.
And I can't blame them.
Well, he's using the bull rope to choke him. Castellano barely able to get up on his feet. Mantell brings him around and into the steps. Those ring steps. Oh no. What's he gonna do here? Again, folks, you need to be reminded this can only be won by having your opponent in the ring and dragging him around to every turnbuckle and touching everyone in sequence. One. Here we go. Two. So close. So close to number 4. So close. Look at Mantell. Reaching. He's so close. Look at his hand. It's only inches away.
Inches, Bob.
Castellano dragging him back. Mantell struggling. He's so close to winning this bull rope match. Oh! Castellano going right for that eye that he himself originally crippled with that bleach. Wait a minute.
He knocked him into the post. The referee was out of position.
He just gave him the win. Castellano just gave Mantell the win. Have you ever seen such a thing at the end of a bull rope match? Castellano let his frustration get the best of him, shoved Ryan Mantell right into that 4th corner and made him the winner. Ooh, good grief. Castellano just punched the lights out of Ben Scheinberg. Ben is down. He's knocked out. Ben is knocked out. Look at him. Oh no. Now he's got Castellano, the bell continuing to ring. This thing should be over. Oh no, look, he's hanging him.
He's hanging him.
He's hanging him over the top rope. No!
They need to get the security in there.
All this security was here protecting these fans, needs to protect this man. Listen at that. This crowd. I'm surprised we haven't started a riot here with this. The bell continues to ring. This thing is over. Good grief, this crowd is livid.
I've always pushed the pendulum when I wrestled, but this one, he's pushing it all the way.
What is Castellano doing? Mantell down, you see him there. One camera providing that angle, the other following Castellano around. Mantell is on the ground. And to add insult to injury, Castellano slaps him on the back of the head and hits him again with that cowbell. Security. Oh, good grief. Castellano, what is he doing? He's coming back into the crowd here. Mantell continues to lay out on the floor there. He's back here. He's back here in some fan's cooler. What is he doing back here with this fan? He's back here. Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? No. Oh!
You just hit him with a bottle?
That was a beer bottle. Some fan's beer bottle. He stole it and went up there and hit Mantell right upside the head with that. This is over.
Teddy Long has just joined us. Teddy, what's going on?
Teddy Long joining us here.
Well, the only thing I can say is this thing is pretty much out of control here. We've had this problem here before between Max and Ryan. These guys got a big vendetta against each other. There's a lot of hatred among both of them, and I tell you right now, I'm just going to wait here and just kind of see what happens here, and I might have to go down and stop this. This is just out of control.
I can only imagine the administrative nightmare this is going to be to deal with in the office, Teddy Long.
This is going back to the Terry Funk Dusty Rose Bowl matches. This is ridiculous, Teddy.
Well,
what's he doing now?
Well, I don't know. Look like he's tying him.
He's tying him. He's choking him. He's tying him into the ring post.
He's tied to the ring post by his neck. And you might as well throw that bell away. That's not doing anything.
Yeah, because they're not paying any attention to that bell.
He's got him cinched up. Cinched up. What is he doing? He's cinching him up.
He's choking him out.
Good grief, stop this. Do we not have anybody who can stop this thing? Mantell. Oh, Mantell. He seems to be out now. What is Castellano doing? What is Castellano? He's gone under the ring now. What is he doing under there? Castellano is under the ring. Mantell, what is that? What is that? Do you see that? What is that? It's like lighter fluid for, what is lighter fluid doing? Unless he put it there earlier, why is there lighter fluid? They're gonna break the damn bell ringing it so much. Castellano has got that lighter fluid. What is he doing with it? Oh, no.
Hey, no. Cut the camera.
What is he just spitting on him and squirting that lighter fluid all over him? No way. No way.
He's trying to light a lighter.
He's got a lighter. It's lit. It's lit. What is he doing?
Jump up.
No. Security. Security is in. Security is in. Okay. It looks like security has control of this now. Castellano throwing him away. Oh no, security is down. Oh jeez, he's knocking out security guards left and right. Castellano is out of his mind out here. Security trying to hold him back. Can we please get some order restored here? Mantell, wait a minute. In the meantime, Mantell has managed to break himself loose. Mantell is now up on the ring apron. Look out! Massive dive. Mantell taking out the whole kit and caboodle right outside the ring.
This is the most violent match I have ever witnessed in my life.
And with these two, do you expect any different? Good grief.
What's he doing now?
Good grief. The poor referee, what is he doing with him? He's pulled his belt off. Why didn't he get his belt?
He's got his belt off.
Oh!
No!
That's enough. That's it. Stop it. Stop it, Max.
Teddy Long is here.
Stop it. This is out of control. Stop it right now. Hey, man. Stop it.
Teddy
I'll
Long.
tell you what I'll do. I'll fire your ass if you don't stop it right now.
Whoa!
Now let me tell you. No, let me tell you something. Now I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I'll help you with it, but it ain't gonna happen here tonight. Now you got a strap in your hand, you're gonna put it down because you're not gonna use it tonight. But I tell you what I'll do. I see you want to end this, I see you want to take it out, and I'm sure Ryan wants it too. So I tell you, in Irving, Texas, next month, you and this man will go one-on-one in a strap match. I'll make it happen at Irving.
Whoa!
Get the hell out of match right now.
Teddy Long making a strap match for next month in Irving, Texas. He almost lit Ryan Mantell on fire, for crying out loud.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, come on, Max. You touch James Beard, I'm telling you, you'll never work here. Get him out. Hey, don't put your hand on me, player.
Wow.
Strong
Teddy Long laying down the law.
Strong statements by Teddy Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen
I'll make it happen for you, but it ain't gonna happen tonight.
the most violent match thus far in the history of SWE Fury.
Of wrestling, and I've been around a long time, and I've seen a lot of bull rope matches, but I've never seen anybody try to barbecue somebody. I know Texas is known for barbecue, but not humans.
We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, right here on SWE Fury. For Kevin Sullivan, I'm Bob Malden. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Buck.